Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's Alondra here, and today I'm coming at y'all with another Alondra's Advice video. Y'all, I know y'all see the title of this video, so no need to ramble. I'm gonna get right into the email, so let's go. And as always, if you want your question to be featured in one of my video responses, hit up the email alondrasadvice@yahoo.com. All right, so the email reads, I need some help. I'm ashamed to say this, but I'm in a fraternity and recently messed around with another one of my frat brothers. Not only is he my frat brother, but he is also my line brother. This is the guy that has pledged with me and been in my life for me when I needed him the most. Yeah, dudes mess around on the low all the time, but this is weird for me. My frat brother isn't gay. Yes, that nigga is. Alright. Far from it, actually. I was even at his wedding to his wife. Dirty. Held their child in my arms several times. But I can't get over the fact we messed around. We didn't have sex, but did other things. I really feel bad about it. I want you to help me with this because it's so awkward between us now. I feel like every time he calls me, the tone in his voice is trying to suggest that he wants to do it again without actually coming out and saying it. So what should I do? Should I keep going on like I have since it happened and act like it never happened, or try to avoid him altogether? I see him at least 3 times a year, and I will be seeing him soon and want to know how to handle this. Help me out. Ooh. This is just so hot to me. It's just, I don't know. This actually happens more than we probably think it does. So after reading the email, I was like, messed around? Like, what exactly is messed around? Like, messed around could be rubbed up against. Messed around could be a little kissy kiss. Like, what is it messed around? I found out my emailer performed oral on the married men's. So basically that's pretty deep. Like, if y'all did that, that's pretty like certain. Like, this man received something from you, he's gay, or he's curious, he's bisexual. Let's just forget the labels and let's just say he's cheating on his wife. We can be sure of that. This actual scenario is very crazy because it's fraternities. Like I understand there be guys that are gay, there are guys that are open, there are guys that are down low, but fraternity, like, that's like, nah, it's like stand up, like strict, supposed to be masculine, brotherhood. I mean, they, from what I've heard, aren't really that open to openly gay men. So for him to have messed around with his line brother, like someone he pledged with, that's like crazy, because it's just crazy on so many levels. But here's my response. The first thing that stands out to me about this story that's so crazy is the fact that he's married. Like, besides the fact that y'all pledged together, besides the fact that he's in a fraternity, besides the fact that he's your line brother, besides the fact that y'all messed around, this man is married. So he is not only on the down low, but he's also like cheating on his wife with a man, and he comes off to be so masculine. Like, that is like, girl, check your man. Anyways, I'm gonna just get into my response because I can go on for days about the juiciness of this email, but I'm gonna just stick to the script. I think you should address the situation head on. No pun intended, guys. No pun intended. But address the situation head on. Get clarity from this guy. Not meaning like, can y'all be together? Because it's not that deep. But I think it needs to be addressed. Like, I'm not about to do whatever I did to you and we're just gonna act like this never happened and I'm smiling in your white face when I do things better than she do. If he's going to participate in the act, then he needs to man up and be able to address, like, all right, yeah, I'll be interested in men, or yeah, I'm a little curious, or whatever. Like, address it. Like, don't be trying to get all this pleasure from me and keeping it on the low, or you're not even going to address, yourself and what you like. Like, like, if you gonna do it, then admit that you like it. Don't be, don't try to play like, you're not bisexual or you're not curious or something. Like, I need it to be said. I'm listening. Like, at least let's have a conversation about what happened and, like, not play like this never happened. Like, don't talk to me about gay men like you not one of us. Like, that's the only thing that I don't really like about the story. Like, besides him even cheating on his wife, don't come at me like you just so straight, you just so stand up, you just so a married man when you messing around with me. Like, at least keep it 100 with me. Then it's like that conversation of, like, when y'all talking and like you said, like, you just hear that tone and it's just like, we know what it is. You know you want to see me. I know you want to see me. You know that I know that you know that. And it's just like, why are we playing? Then a part of me wants to tell you, keep doing it, because it's like, when you sneak and it's so much better. It's just like y'all don't know what I know and no one knows what we know type thing. But it's not the right thing to do. But at the end of the day, I would have to say you have to end it. Only because he's married. If he was just a single man out here, whatever, I would say do it. If it feels good, feels right, do it. Y'all both getting what y'all need or whatever. But since he is married and I don't believe in being a part of any type of distractions with marriages, even if that person wants to be a cheater, let him cheat with somebody else. That doesn't need to be you. So I feel like just because he's married, out of respect for his significant other that he doesn't have for her, I would say to end it, don't do it again. Yes, we can be friends. Yes, we can be brothers. But as far as messing around or anything going further with us, we can't do that because I have respect for your marriage. Ultimately, you have respect for yourself because it's just like, at the end of the day, you using me for my talents. It's not worth it. He's the one that's confused with his life. He don't know what he's doing. He's going to be a person stuck in a marriage, probably unhappy or whatever, or cheating on her for years until some stuff really blows up and gets back to him or gets back to her. Like, that's really how it goes. So I don't want you to be a part of that. I don't think that you deserve to be a part of that. You're living your life true. We can be friends, homies, and brothers, but we can't be nothing else. And in the meantime, he needs to teach his wife some of them tricks that you taught him. Okay? But y'all, that is all I could think of to say to this situation. Like, it's really a situation that's like over my head. Like, I've never been in this type of situation, but I'm not gonna lie, it's juicy. Help this person out. Leave comments below what y'all think he should do, or if you've been in this situation before, or if you know someone that's been in this situation. As always, if y'all want to see more video responses, send me your stories or your questions to my email and I'll respond with a video.